Right, I'm recording for my own protection. Why, can you please explain to me why you're at my address?
Just before we start, we're now recording as well, alright?
That's good, thank you very much for informing me, I appreciate that.
I'm 1674 Derby.
We've been asked to attend this address to check on the welfare of everybody here.
Bye.
We've been asked to check on this address.
Who by?
You don't need to know who by. So hold on, let me just explain it to you. There's concerns around obviously your partner who's pregnant, okay, your unborn child. And as far as we're aware, there's going to be some things that are going to be happening, some involvement of social services once the baby is born. Is that correct?
No.
Okay, well...
Jessica was kidnapped from this property twice.
Yeah.
By you.
I've met
by
you
the
before,
police.
We went through it before.
I've had this door put through.
Right.
I've had my home CCTV taken. She's been back here since May. Now somehow we've been placed into PLO process, child at risk, child in neglect, and now care proceedings are about to be issued. I've been stopped from going to the hospital to support her in birth in a public place.
Is she there now?
Pardon?
You said you've been stopped from going to hospital. Who stopped you from going to hospital?
The hospital.
Right.
So you've been there today, have you? Or?
Why are you assuming that?
Because you just said she's given birth.
No, I didn't. Jessica, have you given birth, my love?
No.
You just said.
No, I said when she
You
goes
didn't
into
say
labor.
when, but it doesn't matter.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
If I didn't, then I'll correct myself.
Okay.
Yeah, because you've literally caught me off guard on a Saturday afternoon yet again, after I've raised a harassment complaint.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you lot have assaulted Jess.
I haven't, but...
Well, maybe not personally, but police officers and other people have assaulted Jess. I have not. So
We're not saying that. Are we? We're not saying
yeah,
that.
I was arrested in the middle of the night for apparently trying to strangle and kill my partner, forcing her to do my housework and watching her on CCTV, apparently.
Yeah,
And now apparently, even though I've just been to court and breached for a non-mol, which isn't even legit in the first place, I've had no information of a history of violence towards children whilst being in this entire court process, which I now have a lovely tag fitted to my leg.
What's that one for?
This is a curfew tag
Yeah, what for?
for breaching a non-molestation order.
So you did breach it or didn't breach it?
Well, I went round to feed the kid. I followed the girl's instructions. So every time she contacted me and said, "Are you coming to feed your son then? Are you coming to get your son to sleep? Or can you go to the shop because it's -2 outside?" I did as I was asked. Yeah? When she's lost it and gone off the rails, me and my neighbours have done welfare checks on the kid because she slapped him and shouted at him. I've got it all documented. I'm being ignored. Yeah? I'm now somehow in child and neglect. Jess, have we neglected our unborn child, my love?
Like I said, we've been asked.
I'm getting very tired of these
yeah.
games. Yeah, I have human rights.
Why won't Jess come to the door and sit next to you?
Jess will come to the door, but she has every right to sit in her living room in peace.
Absolutely.
You've just come to this door, right? She's due tomorrow. You've just come to this door, and what?
It didn't start like that, did it?
I believe it did, because I was sat at my computer watching an episode of Autism Britain.
It didn't.
Yes, and that was what I heard.
You didn't.
Shall I review my CCTV footage?
That's not how the initial knock was.
Okay then, well that was all I heard coming from my door.
Yeah, you had about 3 knocks that weren't like that, and then we've had to escalate them, and only then if you answered the door. So we've done actually.
Because I was on my... Jess was fast peacefully asleep.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't sleep at night because she's scared of you lot turning up. Because she is carried out by 4 officers unlawfully sectioned. I was unlawfully arrested.
But we're not here for that. We're here to check. We're here to check on the child, which I'm sure is in everyone's interest. Is it not?
No, that's my responsibility and that's Jess's responsibility. Yeah?
Okay.
People
but
are
it's also
lying.
our responsibility as well.
How? I didn't give you responsibility.
But you do.
I haven't asked you, yeah?
Yeah, we don't have to. In a lot of cases, we don't need your authority to be here, and this is one of them. So we've been instructed by a multi-agency, so other services.
Yeah, and I have human rights. Article 8, 11 and 12.
You do, but
which are being breached,
to
my knowledge, right now.
But your unborn child has human rights as well, which is why we're here.
Maybe so.
Not maybe, it is.
Maybe
that's
so.
fair, isn't it?
I have no knowledge of this
okay,
because
so
I'm
number one
literally
child,
being
that's
ganged
right
up
to
on
that.
it by a bunch of people that are lying about me. Because apparently, when you smashed the door through, apparently you found Jess locked in a cupboard. It was actually myself that locked myself in the cupboard because I've had enough of being lied about, being discriminated against. Right. As I pointed out to the duty social workers that turned up here yesterday, she is on my tenancy. She was placed to live with me permanently by social services.
She, Jessica.
Meaning Jessica, and I have that on paperwork. So how the hell did I kidnap somebody from Cranbrook that permanently lives
I'm
with
not
me?
sure what, I don't know, and I'm not sure what relevance that has, to be fair.
A lot of relevance.
Okay, so
Because
so
she's
Jessica
been...
doesn't have to come to the door, but is she alright to just check so that we can see?
Jess, come here a sec, my love. I'm not happy that you lot get your
I
way.
understand.
Like
Yeah?
I say, you're more than welcome. Do you want me to write column numbers down so you're aware of who came here today? I can do that for you.
Do I really need to go down that route?
No, I'm saying.
I placed a claim for harassment last Saturday in the afternoon after coppers turned up here in the morning.
Was that yesterday?
No, last weekend.
Okay.
I was then told on the phone that the officers attended because I called them.
Oh yeah.
So if I didn't phone till 3 and they attended at 11 AM on a Saturday, how did I phone for them to attend? They then come round on Sunday evening and made my partner be sick. So I feed her so that the baby gains 5 ounces a week because I have a predicted birth weight because, you know, I'm on track with my child.
Right.
Yeah.
And you come round and stress her out, upset her and make her throw up.
Well, again, we haven't
You
identified.
can go back, chill out, babe. Don't worry about these. You alright, yeah? Sorry you got woken up.
So yeah, so obviously we like I said, we've come around as part of a multi-agency request to come and check on yourself, not just that Jessica and the unborn.
You don't care about me.
Okay,
You don't
well-
care about Jess either.
Well,
I've got a deviated nasal septum from the trauma that I've survived. She's got no septum from the trauma that she's survived.
What do you mean?
My nose in the middle is folded in half. The middle of her nose is missing. I need a
What's
septoplasty
that for?
surgery. She needs septoplasty
What's that
surgery. Trauma.
What do you mean trauma?
From being beaten and abused and neglected and treated like
Fucking shit.
excrement.
Right. Okay.
6 months old, I was on the child at risk register. Yeah? I've been beaten to within an inch of my life. Several times I've been shot point blank range in the face.
Okay.
And I'm the risk.
But surely in those instances you could understand that it would have been beneficial for somebody to come and check on you, would it not have been?
Nobody ever comes
Exactly,
to
and that's
check
horrific
on
that you had to
me.
go through that, but wouldn't you have liked that to have happened, which is why we're now doing it?
But you're not here to check on me or Jess. You're
You're
here
right, you're
to
right,
see
we're
if
not.
there's a baby that you can come and take.
We're not going to take it, but you're right, we are coming to check on everybody here, including an unborn child, which, and primarily the unborn child is our priority.
No, it's not. It's my priority.
Okay, but it's also
I
our
haven't
priority.
given you any authority or
You didn't
powers
need
over
it.
my child.
You don't need it.
What do you mean you don't need it?
Babe,
You
just
don't
get
need
some
it.
sleep.
Alright, my darling. So,
We don't need it in this circumstance.
so you can put me and child at risk with no evidence or no reason why, bearing in mind that you've already took a child out of my arms.
Okay, so there would be evidence building towards
For no
why
reason.
that's happened.
Kafkas did a report. Ben was led on. He did his time. He admitted the truth. We don't see him as a risk to kids. My daughter was born. Lo and behold, social turned up at the hospital. Oh, he's in denial. So then I got my daughter ripped out of my arms, yeah? Now I got Jess in my care who's been through foster care, abused. Has anyone taken a statement from her regarding the abuse she's been through in care?
Well,
I don't.
yeah. we
No,
don't know
you
that.
haven't.
So
You
I
turned
didn't
up at
know
my
that.
address too. Isabel Atherley, 3517. Turned up at my address to take a statement, but never did.
Okay, but what's that got to do with the fact that we're here for the safety and welfare of an unborn child?
Because
That's
she's
irrelevant.
in my care.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
They
No,
obviously
it's
need
not.
you to pose a risk, which is why we're here.
So you've come to my door to argue with
Because
me.
you obviously
Why?
pose a risk.
I do not pose a risk.
I'm not saying you do, but that's
Show
what-
me some
that's-
evidence that
We didn't
proves
need to
that
do
I
that.
pose a risk.
We
I'm
didn't need
stood
to
here
do that.
peacefully. I'm not calling you any names. I'm not being
That's
horrible.
irrelevant, but we're
I'm
here
not
to do
being
that.
violent. I'm
We've
not
now
waving
done
my
it.
hands.
We've now done all we've needed to do. So now we're going to leave. If you would like me to give you our collar numbers before we go, that's up to you. If not, then we're going to leave. So would you like any collar numbers? Yes or no?
No, I would like you
Okay, so we're
to
not going to go.
sort your crap out. Because
We're
somehow
not gonna
I'm
go.
banned from a public place. I'm banned from being part of the labour of my
Thank you very
child.
much. See you later.
So you think you can just take my responsibilities and rights from me, yeah? Leave me alone.